Welcome on the podcast, Dr. Suaad.
Thank you. It's my pleasure.
How are you feeling today?
Great. Thank you.
I know you're such a busy woman, so it's such a pleasure and an honor to have you here today.
To be honest, even with busy, to be with a friend, I really enjoy talking to. Why not? So really, it's my pleasure to be with you today, Sophia, and it's looking forward for this podcast.
So I wanted to introduce you as Suaad because I did see on a podcast before you were like, just call me Suaad. You don't seem too attached to your title.
Because I do believe title is nice. If you're a doctor, engineer, scientist, you name it. But the first thing people call you when you're born is your name. So if you love your name, you will love all the title. And let's be honest, the title, you gain it because you achieve many things in your career, your education. But people will not remember this as much you will remember your name. So as soon they remember your name, they will remember your title. So I do prefer to call me my name. And I'm proud to say that as a name my mom, she chosen for me and my dad. And it reflects many things in my life. So Suaad in Arabic, it comes from happiness. And it's me, the happiest woman in the world. So for me, I like when people call me with this name. It's like, I'm happy, I'm great, I'm doing well. So for that, I told you to call me my name.
So when you were a child, what way was your family? Because I know you just mentioned your parents there. Did they name you because of that? Because it's happiness, or did it just come by chance?
No, actually, my name, it's my grandmother's name from my father's side. And they choose this name as the man on the love of my father to his mother. But I've been raised and grow with a family. It's very into love, happiness, caring. Yes, I cannot remember my dad because he passed away when I was 10 months. But my mom, the way she were talking and speaking about him till today, if I will call him right now, I will call her now, she will talk with love about him. She will remember the happiness moment, the memories. So she taught us that you have to enjoy every single thing, every single moment in your life. And here where I grow, that I learned from her that I have to fight for my dream. I have to enjoy my dream, and I have to do for my dream. It's not only for other, it's begin with myself, then my family, then the other.
What kind of mother was your mom?
Wow, that's a good question. No one asked me before this, but she was, or let's be honest, till today, she is the mother, she's the father, she's the friend, she's the sister. She has this all role. It's not only with me, even with my sister and with my both brother. Sometimes she's tough. But the way she were tough, she want to teach us that the importance of education, the importance of giving for this country, to respect yourself, to have confidence. And I think she always remind us one thing till like every Saturday she has to remind how many people you helped this week. So she's a person you need to help other, either by words, either by financial, either by something you give to the other. So she's a given. And to be honest, when we grew up, I saw her like she complete her education after my father, he passed away. She achieved many things as a single mother. And here what I learned, it's about your personality, about what you want in life. It's not about yes, the partner is important, but you need to follow your dream. You need to achieve it. And I learned many things from her, serious.
How important was education to your family when you were growing up?
It's very important. All of my family, if they're my sister, my brother, my cousin, all of them, the education is very important. It's your weapon for continue in the life. I know many people, sometimes they say the degree, it's not important. You can success in your life, but learning and having a degree and education, it's very important. It will it's not educate yourself as education. It's educate your mind, your heart. So more you read, more you learn, you will help the community, you will help the country, you will help the other, and you will have a way to communicate. As we come from a country, it's a multicultural. It's we have more than 280 nationality. So if I don't understand their culture, their history, if I'm not educated, I will never learn how to talk to them. So it's for my family, the education is very important. Reading books, learning, meeting other people from other nationality, other culture, it's very important.
When you talk about education there, how do you see the education system transform into the modern world now? Because I think people are starting to work outside the education system.
Yes. To be honest, when I compare where our education from 25 years when I start my degree and how the education right now, many things it's improved, many technology enter, many. Let's be honest, today the AI, it's a big platform that help the student. But I saw some of the period of time people were not thinking like the importance of the education. They gain money, they did their business, they did improve in their career, but they stuck in some of the area. So today, I see how the improvement in the education, not only in UAE, yes, in UAE we improve a lot. We have one of the biggest and leader university in the world. And I saw the youth, their mentality is changed. They are aware of the importance of learning. And yes, they have the tools, they have the AI, they have all the opportunity, maybe the old day we don't have it. So I saw that the system is being changed and the way they are focusing. Today I have two boys. When I saw how they are learning is different than our old days. Today they have every technology in their head. They can do the search very easy. They can learn. And the way their mentality is advanced than us. So today when I'm talking to my son, I have Yusuf, he's 10 years old, and I have Sultan is 7. When you talk to them, and I remember all day when I was child, I never have been able to talk about what is the technology is there, what is happening in the life, the history, everything. I think the youth, they are more advanced than us because of the system of education and the lifestyle is different.
So if you think the education system's kind of upgraded in terms of technology, how do you see the difference in between the attention, the focus, and the connection, human connection that children are having now?
To be honest, as there are many of lack of communication because of this technology. Today we see they are on their tablet, iPad, phone, laptop. They can connect very easy with people outside. But the negative part, and I'm always try to share the awareness about it, they connect with others, but with people near them. If you will go to any place, you'll see most of the people on their iPad, their phone. They don't talk. They don't have the real healthy and natural communication skill. So if you will see them in the restaurant, in the mall, most of them in the phone, most of them in their iPad, from child, adult, parents, friends. So here you will see like it's advanced, it's upgradable. We can reach to people outside the country, but who near us, we have this lack of communication, which affected the relationship. So always I notice it's good as advantage, but it's affecting with a family, with a friend. So start to raise awareness, spend time with a friend, remove your phone. Like for me, for example, every Sunday, no one can call me. I will never answer the phone. I don't see the iPad. I don't talk. It's activity day with my kids, with my partner, with my family. And here we say it, day without tech, which this is we play basketball, we go to the sea, we do something together as a family. And this is for 24 hours till we go back to sleep. And here we notice that I know many things about them. They know many things about me. Yes, we need more, but we started with 1 day a week and we promise each other if only an emergency call, we have an alert on the phone. It's like, this is for emergency call if my mom or something happened at work. But I noticed something when we did this. Now almost we completed 1 year. And it's
Wow.
working very nice. We laugh, we enjoy. And I remember all day when I was young, like those days we never had this technology. We have every plan with the family. So yes, it's work a lot. And I feel it's good people to do it with their, not only with their kids, with their sister, with their brother, to enjoy their time.
You have such a large social media presence. So
Yes.
how do you go from having a no tech day? Do you ever feel any sense of anxiety or?
Well, in the beginning it was, but you reach as a human to be addicted to the social media, to all this platform. And I noticed, I remember one time, people, some of our friends asked my son, "What your mom doing?" And he said, "She's on her phone." And actually, this time, a period of time, I was really, not only because of the social media, I was so heavy involved in one of the biggest projects in United Arab Emirates. So I have to do a lot of email, a lot of Teams meeting. And it shocked me a lot because I don't want my son to, I'm not expecting my son to answer such a answer, but it was honest because from children you get honest answer. And here where I reportrise myself, like, yes, it's good to have social media. It's good to have a career, but it's time to have time as well with the family. So what we decided that once a week when we go on holiday, no phone. Yes, we take a lot of picture, we enjoy, but this is a time with the family. In the beginning, people who's addicted to it, they feel so difficult, but you need detoxing. So every year I have 3 weeks to 1 month, I deactivate all my social media.
That's
I
incredible.
don't enter, I deactivate it from every single device I have. And this, I call it as a detoxing period. And it's good. It's, you read book, you do painting, you do some sport. And I learn many things in this. Like I remember it's happening every December. And last December, I learned a lot of things about basketball because my kids, they play basketball. So every day I have to go with them for the training. And I was like, oh, I know this player. I know about the matches. I know about the rules. And it's good to be away from social media for at least 2 weeks.
That's incredible because I think it requires a large portion of discipline in order to have that social
Yes.
media detox. So
You need it.
like you said, you mentioned you're not really into sports, but then it's like you've so much more discipline in other areas. Where can we connect the dots here?
I'm not in a sport. To be honest, I love reading books. I love painting more of the time. Not into the sport, but why I learn because my kids, they are addicted to sport and my partner. So you need to learn about cycling, about basketball. And it was very important for me to know the rules. So in beginning, it was hard because as a person don't practice sport, you feel pain, muscle pain, exhausted very fast. But slowly, I enjoy it. And I notice is like the more time I spend with them, the more time I enjoy it. It's more enjoyment. And it's change. Something, you need to do something different. As you said in the beginning, my schedule is so busy. My working hours is so long. The project, I have 2 projects I'm holding, is take many time, like sometimes night, sometimes evening, morning. So it's depend. So yes, to have this clear time, I can call it, it's good. It's helped a lot.
So what kind of child were you in school?
Oh, I was nerd, to be honest. I love math. I love science. I love books. So when people, when they call me nerd because it's no one can compete with me and challenge me in math and science. I love it till today. So always I play Sudoku.
No way.
Oh yes, I love it. I love it. As like still today, like when I go to the library, like Border, Kanakani, all you can see is like, okay, we have the new one that's in the application, but I love the pen. I write it. So in school, I read a lot. I was away from friendship. Maybe because I faced a lot of bullying that day. That a girl who loved books, overweight, cannot talk to people. So I got this corner in my in the school, try to avoid to have a friendship, except like one or two friends. And maybe it's helped me a lot where I am right now, because if I don't read many books and have this, I will never be success or scientist. So it's helped me, yes, affect my social life. But when I go back to old days, definitely I will do something different, like more friend, more girl time. I miss those days, yes.
What was your confidence like back then?
Confidence. Maybe when I get my grades to be the highest in the class, this is what the most confidence that you want to give more. And this is where you balance, because when you have this like a negative social life, no friends, away from people, trying to avoid talk to people, and then you have this part where it's every change now, alhamdulillah, thanks God, that when I try to educate myself, to have more friends, to be in social life, have confidence in myself to talk to people. But the more confidence that I know what's my dream about, I know what Suaad she want, and even I was challenging other, like in my colleague, my teacher in the class, they were like, "You will never be a craft engineer. You're a dreamer." And here it was the more confidence that one day I will be, and you will see it. It's give me the confidence that I need to learn more, to get more grade, to enter to the university. So
when did you have that initial idea, I want to be an aircraft engineer? For the listener, you were the first
Yeah.
Emirati female engineer.
Yeah.
Aircraft engineer. Yeah.
So I remember I was 10 or 11 years old. The first time I fly in airplane, I was so obsessed with, actually my mother, it's begin before, because my mother house, it's near to Dubai International Airport. And we have some place like in the villa, it's connect the outdoor with the indoor. So it's in the middle. So this area where I always study and do my homework. And when as a child, you keep looking to the sky and look to those different aircraft, different airline, and I keep counting. And I keep having this question, many ways, how they fly, how to reach the sky, the level, how many feet. And then after, I remember when I reached to 10 and 11, the first time I been flown to with an aircraft, and we went for a vacation. So I saw the pilot, I saw the cabin crew. So I started asking many questions. Like I remember the destination where we're flying 5 hours. Everyone, they have the sculling book, food, and I never sat. Tell the cabin crew, told my biggest sister and my mom, like, can you put seatbelt for her? She's so annoying. And I came back to Dubai and I asked the question for the pilot, like, you're flying. Who designed it? Who fixed it? And I remember he said they're an aircraft engineer. And from there, I put it in my dashboard, a dream dashboard. I have it. And I said, like, I want to be this because I can touch it. I can be near to the aircraft. It's not just a flying. And slowly, when you grow up, you search more, read more. And then the shocked part that when I reached to grade 10 or 11, they told me it's no university allowed female to enter to such a field. And I was like, why? And they said it's only for male. So after high school, I've been applying for many university, many organization, and they reject because it's written the gender is male. And I was so obsessed, like, why? And when you raise it, both gender. So yeah, and after high school, took me 1 year and a half, exactly 18 months, till I had the chance to talk to His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, the ruler of Dubai. God bless him. And I told them that about my dream. 10th day, I got a scholarship from
Wow.
His Highness to travel to UK to complete my education in aeronautical engineering.
That's incredible.
Yes.
That's so amazing. How did you feel at that moment when you got that letter?
You know, when you start dancing, so happy that you are near to your dream. It's not about something you dream and you are not, like a lot of people, they have dreams, but they never chase it. But the shocking part, like I never told my family that actually I got a scholarship or I spoke to His Highness, except when I received the call and I have to sign. So my mom and my older sister should be with me to sign all the contract. So to convince them, like, it's the right time for me to travel. And as a girl to travel alone, it was forbidding those days. So how to convince them, how to make them that this is my dream. So I went to them. They were having dinner. I said, by the way, I got a scholarship. I'm going to UK to study aeronautical engineering. Prepare yourself. Tomorrow you have to come to sign the contract with me. And I went to my room. My mom, she thought that, what's wrong with you? Are you serious? And I told her that this is where I want to be. She admitted me in medical school like my sister, and I was running from the school. So when she went to the medical college to see my grade, I was like, fail. And I was like, are you serious? You are not attending for 18 months. What you're doing? And I was like, it's not me. It's not my dream. So they accept the reality that I want to be an aircraft engineer, and took me 18 months after the high school. So they give me their blessing, all my family, my brothers, my sister, my mom, and I went to study aeronautical engineering. Today, I'm proud to say I never be stopping my education. I hold now a PhD in aviation science.
Wow. Did you face any friction at the beginning of them questioning whether you were capable of doing this, or did they always give you the support?
As a family, they give me the support, but they were panic. They were scared. If you fail, how you will face it, what is your reaction. Every family, every other sister, brother, parents, always they have this, not a doubt, they are panic. They don't know how, if they don't want you to be breaking your heart for anything or facing any challenges. But that were from many people, either when I was in UK or back home. It just, you're a female. Can you do it? It's a tough environment. What you will do, how you will work, will you find a job when you graduate? All this adult question you receive it from people let you, it's depend on your personality. Either you take it, either you leave it. Some people will leave their dream because they have this adult. It's as a result of and reflect of people who are surrounding you with negative vibe and comment. For me, it's every negative, I take it as challenge. I wanted to show the people that they are wrong. I never been able to speak English perfectly, to be honest. I come from a school full of Arabic, so I have to go and I teach myself in English. I never had a friend or how to deal with a group project, to deal with different nationality, all came to my awareness those days. It's like, I know the girl, I come from place all female. So to go to different culture, to it's not only to get your education and your degree, it's to be a responsible person and educate yourself how to face the life was the biggest lesson I learned from my life. And I'm proudly say that I'm happy I took the decision, because if I would compare myself, if I go to another field, not this, maybe I will be different personality. So I think the aviation, it's a skill, your personality, change it, make it more mature, more responsible, thinking about how to solve a problem. So everything come with one package if you enter to the aviation.
What kind of challenges did you face and the difficulty from growing up in a school that didn't have expats in it? Because you just mentioned it, that And even though I know Dubai is 80% expats, I should say
Yes.
now, what kind of challenges would you have faced then moving to the UK? And also culturally, how different was that?
Well, it was so difficult.
Mm,
And always I said for my students who are planning to travel to either UK, Sydney, state, the life it's here, now it's different. Let's be honest. Today,
mm,
when I'm talking about Dubai and United Arab Emirates, it's more open, more culture. In the school, you find different nationality. Like my kids, mashallah, God bless them. They have different friends from different culture, from different nationality. And I'm proud. I push them to have different because to understand the life is not like when you have only one person surrounding you. But those days, you come from background that, as I said, full female. You never be able to speak a male. You have a colleague. When you enter to the university and you have some project, you have to work with your hand. It's not only like a normal thesis and an essay. For me, it was, I need to reach to my dream. I need to be an aircraft engineer. I need to learn how to communicate with others. So I started searching about communication skill, to speak to public, how to talk to others. And slowly, I learned, like, even when I remember in one moment, one of our teacher, he was from different country and he was wearing very nice. The way I said the sentence for him, it was grammarly wrong and it was very bad to say
mm,
for a man
mm,
such a sentence. And because he knows that I don't mean it, he took me and he correct for me. And here when I learned, sometimes you need to learn how to speak, how to manage other people. It's to understand their culture. So in the beginning, it was so challenging. As a female, as a woman, come from a small family, all their mind like the girl should be in medical, the boy in laws, and come from your comfortable zone
mm,
and environment to go to a different country. Um, it's a skill, my personality, and I learned many things, to be honest, helped me a lot in
mm,
all my life journey.
mm. You talk a lot about learning and reading books. Do you think that was a way of building confidence from a potential body image that you had? Because I know you said you were
Yes.
overweight.
Why reading book is important, and always people say why you are addicted to book. When it's similar when you watch a movie. You can know about the heroes, about the people, about the city, it's good to see different movie. It's good to know about what is another. Yes, and technology by all social media I can know about Sophia, for example, from her social media. But sometimes when you read, you are alone with the book, alone with the heroes, alone with the city. And reading, it will, first of all, your ability to be away from everything, work, family, kids, is the time you and the only person, it's the book, or the only things you are holding at the book. And most important, read for everything in history, in education, in science, and law, and medical. It will give you ability to understand the other more. So today, if I'm talking to my sister, she's a pediatric surgeon, and she's the first in United Arab Emirates. I'm proud of her. That when she's talking about medical, about the children, how she did operation, if I don't read or I don't understand the importance of the doctors, I will de-estimate them.
Mm,
I will not give them the right respect, let's say. When I will say about, maybe before we record, I told you when we met 3 years ago and you were talking about the sports. Yes, I'm not a sport person, but it's helped me a lot to show my kids the importance of the sport, the healthy of their body. And today, to be honest with you, you are one of the role model for my kids to show that the important. If I will not read, or I will not listen, or I will not watch, I will never have a better skill. Today, yes, you have a degree, you have your personality, but 18, 15 years old is different than 20, is different than 30, is different than 40. I'm still not reaching to 50s, but I understand every period of your life it's different.
Mm.
Your personality is changed. So it's good to learn. So to continue. So if I will see Suaad when she was 20, 21, how her reaction to the things is different than today. And this is where I said, I learn so I can continue in this journey.
Mm. Do you think confidence is built or you're born with confidence?
Both, to be honest. Every single person born with a confidence, but you choose to break it or you choose to actually improve it. Because today you are alive. You choose what you want to do, not the other. Yes, other can help you, can show you that, yes, you can be presenter, you can be in medical, you can be in anything. But the reality is inside us, what really we want. Today, if I want to be with full makeup, enjoying, dressing up, or I want to be in sport, or even in safety shoes and at my work, this is where I always believe, like, we born with the confidence, we born as a leader. Some of the people, they choose not to be and be normal, the same tone for their whole journey of their life journey. You can see many people, if I compare many of my old colleagues, today, when I grow up in my career, I communicate with them and connect with them. They are in the same grade, the same work, the same, like I never left them. Like I left the old company now almost 10 years. And when I spoke to them, it's like, are you serious? You're doing the same. You didn't try to improve.
Mm.
And they say, no, we are happy like this. But others choose to improve, to learn, and be in higher position. So it's similar with your personal life. You promote yourself to be normal or an advanced and leader. So this is where I do believe.
When people aren't progressing, do you really think that they're super happy?
It's depend on them, to be honest, but I think the happiness, it's connect with your progress and your achievement. So, and what you really need from this achievement. Yes, I can have, as I said, title, certificate, award, many things in life. But what really make you happy? It's you really, what is your achievement and it's make you happy? Is it in your education, in your career, and your social life, and even with your personal, with your image? Today, many people, they are happy because they lose weight, but other, they are happy that they receive an award. Some of them, they open their business. So you estimate what is happening. It's me for you. For me, as to start my day and end it, I know I'm giving every single person their right. Either family, either my career, either my country, even to Suad. So it's the prioritize what I start my day with and end it with. This is what make me happy.
Do you think happiness is something that you're born with? Do you think it's like your default state and then anything else that comes in then makes you unhappy?
Good question. To be honest, I think we're born with many things.
Mm.
Happiness and happy, achievement and unachieved. It's always what really you want from this life. So happiness, everyone happy when you're born. Your
Mm.
parents, your family, and even when you step the first step in your life, you walk, you have the first teeth falling down, and you kept telling them about tooth fairy and all of this happiness thing moment. But when you grow up, you choose your happiness. So yes, when we were a child, we are happy with a small chocolate, with a cake, with tooth fairy ifs coming for us, and we believe those days that exist, and traveling, all of these children, they love it. But the really happiness is where you choose where to be when you grow up.
Mm.
This is the real happiness is.
I visualize happiness as like when you're a baby, right? If you're upset, it's generally because either you need food or you need to go to the toilet or something's not right. So a baby tends to cry, but their default state is happiness. They're
Happiness.
content.
So this is good thing. Like, yes, you are right, because all of us, we grow up, but and still we are inside us, there are baby.
Mm.
There are someone make you happy or make you cry. And here where it's happiness come. Who can make you happy?
So when you started your career, did you face any friction as a female? Did people not take you seriously?
Yes, this is normal, because when you enter to a field like the aviation industry, it's not easy. But when you come to a field under the aviation industry, where is it maintenance, the environment is tough. It's a male-dominated industry. Working hour, the responsibility, the challenges, it's very big. So many people will estimate, as a female, can you do it or you cannot? You'll pressure them, you will give them more responsibility. Many of them, they will think, well, if you will fail once, you will go to the toilet, start crying and panic. So yes, it was challenge to make my colleague to understand I'm a partner and I'm a colleague. I'm with them. I love what I'm doing. Uh, the mentality is changed, but still we face less percentage of female in the aviation industry, especially in maintenance side worldwide, not only in UAE. And I think because of the environment and the challenges and the more high responsibility and the pressure you're getting, some of them, they think if they enter to such a field, they might face, cannot, or I will do it in different sentences, like they think that they cannot build a family, they cannot live their life, they will never have a social life. And this is all because people who are surrounding them, they give you this negative comment and negative vibe that, oh, if you enter, you will be a male, you cannot be a woman, you will not get married, you will never have children, you will spoil your life and destroy it, and all of this negative vibes. So many female, yes, I know them in the university, but they do prefer to go to management side, not to be working in the field. And I hope that is the image should be changed to raise more awareness about it.
Did anyone ever tell you that you wouldn't be able to have a family?
Many. If I name it, from the day I decided to be an aircraft engineer. And it was funny because no one can understand or can imagine what the future will be. Okay, and you don't know, Suaad, you don't know my future, you don't know how I am, if I will have a family or not. And I think because, as I said, I'm so obsessed about the aviation industry and I'm so addicted to it and I love it. So people think that all my mind and I will all be, myself will be only for the aviation industry, which is wrong. People, they don't understand that, yes, I have a dream, but I have other dream to have a family. And when where people saying that you will never, no man will accept you. No man will want his wife to be an aircraft engineer. No one wanted to be with women like you as a leader. And I keep laughing because, and I answer in a question like, if some man, they accept to have a doctor female as a wife, presenter, scientists. If I name many career, women sometimes she's not a present at home, but they are happy parents and happy family and happy couples. Why not? Because I'm in this field. So I always say, okay, let's come to the future. Today, I'm proud to say I have a partner. He's so supportive and he's so proud of me. I have two amazing kids. And I always, when family, they have a doubt with their young daughter to enter to the field. So she reached to me either through my social media or she met me somewhere. And I said, like, come see. And sometimes I give them an example, not only about Suaad. We have a lot. Pilot, air traffic controller, cabin crew. Many of them, they are married and happy married. So it's been how you balance in your life.
Do you feel like your environment ever shaped who you are as a person when you went into such a male-driven industry?
Yes, it's changed a lot, to be honest. If I compare myself, if I enter to another industry, maybe I will not be similar to my personality here. And it's because of the situation and challenges you face, the environment surrounding you, the responsibility you get, the more you have. Because to be an aircraft engineer, it's not about only you get your degree, you enter to the field and finish. No, it's complete your education. You have to have a type course, you have to have a license, you have to continue educating yourself because the industry is growing. So you are in all your life, during your career, you are in education. This is no doubt. And I think there where my personality changed, because the pressure I used to have it, my responsibility is changing. Today, when I'm saying I'm a consulting for two biggest project in United Arab Emirates, the responsibility.
Can you tell us which projects they were?
It's no confidence. But hopefully soon we can announce it. But it's something will shape the aviation industry, to be honest, especially in UAE. And the good thing, people never thought that a female can lead such a project. And today I'm leading those project with a huge budget. I'm proud to say, if I never been on this whole journey in my career, and I've been actually improving my skill and actually growing step by step, I will never reach to here. And it's this growing, it's not a growing in my career only, even in my personality. So when I look back to Suaad all day, her action, her attitude, maybe the way she's talking, it's different than Suaad now. And here where I say I grow as a person and I grow in my career as well.
Did your ego ever get in the way?
No, alhamdulillah, thanks God. Who know me, who know that I like to be normal person. And I do believe that ego will never take me to anywhere, because every single of us, we born as a human. So I respect every single one from anywhere. That's not, and even you said when I don't tell them, you have to call me doctor, engineer, and you have to respect, or no. I like to be Suaad, normal. Even when I go back to my family, yes, I'm the youngest. I'm proud to say that. So still when I enter, I'm the youngest. I respect my both big brother, my sister. Still, like, I never tell them, like, see, I received this award, you have to say, no. I like to be so humble. And there where I learned from my mom that actually you made the title, not the title made you. And always she remind us, like, be respectable, respect other, who from either worker, either labor, either educated, uneducated, young, big, be yourself. And here where I understand is, like, one day I will get retired. I will leave my career. I will leave maybe the social media. I will leave everyone. I need people to remember Suaad. Who is she? Not all the fancy thing around her, because yes, it's taken me many years, 25 years to reach where I am. And I'm proud to say, yes, I gained my education, my titles, the respect I want. I give to the country, to the community, to other. But what they will remember Suaad, if she's the kind, humble, helping other, not with the ego, she broadly talking. No, I like to be myself.
Did you ever catch yourself being ego-driven at any stage in your career?
It does
it's
happen.
Natural.
It's natural. I cannot say I'm not perfect, to be honest. Sometimes it happens. Sometimes you have to use your ego. I'm not saying this, in such situation you will use it, but again, it's depends on the situation. And sometimes you will have to remind yourself, like, go back. But it's depends again on the situation. And some people, you have to remind them who you are. They can use your humbling, you are down to earth, so they can use it in different ways. So sometimes you have to use it. Yes, that happens. This is natural of any human.
Yeah, I think if you lead with good intentions, and if someone is kind of trying to manipulate the situation, then I don't think you're in a wrong.
You have to stop them sometimes. Yes.
So what was your mission when you first started your career? Where did you see this go?
Well, the first thing in mission in my career, to enter to the career, it was the big mission. And alhamdulillah, thanks God, I entered. But the most important mission for me, it was to help the other, the young, because I don't want them to face where I am facing, fighting for your position and your right to be in this industry. So I take a promise on myself, like, I will help every woman or every female or every youth, either from both gender, to enter to the field. Today, I'm proudly say many, they come back to me. They enter to the field, they are graduated, they have a career, And when every message or call I receive that they did it, it's make my mission more bigger, that I want more youth to be in this industry. This was the biggest mission for me. The second one, it was to show the world that the female can be in anywhere. And proudly say, yes, I'm an aircraft engineer. I- I'm a mother. I'm a partner. I enjoy my life. It's not about you determine what I can or I cannot, because many people, if you will go now and say, well, I dream to open a business. Oh, you will lose. And they give you all the negative. They will never say that the good thing, yes, you can do it. For me, I do believe if you can dream it, you can do it and achieve it. So, and this is where every single person they know. So I believe on this. So I try to give this mission to many people, like, if I did it, you can do it. Not only in the aviation industry, anywhere. No matter you are from where, no matter what is your religion, no matter what is your culture or your age, it's depend on your personality. Just connect your mind with your heart and say, I will make it, do a plan. And many of female come back to me and say, okay, because we cannot balance. We don't know what we do. We will lose our paths. We cannot do this. We cannot grow in our career. And we give them the advice. We help them. So we started something called Learn to Live. It's already now almost 15 years. And this is a platform. It's face-to-face, B2B with me, and say, okay, serious, how to balance in your life. And sometimes I should remind them that the age is different. Yes, in 20 you are different, and in 40 you're different. So I started this initiative called Learn to Live, and helping many female. Other things we did that we did a non-profit organization called Women in Aviation. Today, I'm proud to say we have more than 3,000 membership.
Wow.
And not only from UAE, different country. We are based here in Dubai, but we are taking care of all Middle East, all nationality. And we give a scholarship, we do conference, we give awareness, we educate female, either who want to be to study in the aviation industry, any field, or want to enter as a career. And year after year, we completed now 12 years, thanks God, and say, when I saw how big company brought and be partner with us, if you name it, Airbus, Boeing, Strata, Dubai Airport, if I name many company as a partner with us, started a dream of 4 girls in a small coffee shop. Every meeting, we want to do this and we want to do this. No one believe on us like we can do it. Today, after 12 years, we get the support from government, from private sector, from many people. They want us to travel to their country and do those conferences. It's give us the opportunity to give more to this industry and help female to enter to the field.
Where do you see the future going in terms of females, Emirati females now? Because you've broken a barrier.
Yes.
And you're a sensational role model for others. How do you see the future now for females here in the UAE?
We are in a country give the opportunity for all the females, starting from Emirati and non-Emirati. But for the Emirati women, I'm proudly say the confidence and the trust we have been given from our leader, from our government, that we can do and reach to our dream easily. The opportunity to grow with the country, to reach our mission. So today, if we are saying about UAE vision of 2030, actually we reach it. Today, we are having female in 50% and 50% male as a diplomatic, as engineer. So they are equal 50%, where I see the growth of women to be in leader position. It's coming more and more. And here we're proud to say this is because of trust of our rulers, leaders, and even the youth. Today they have a voice. So here the voice of woman, female, it's heard and it's reached. And they are role model for many female worldwide.
So where do you see aircrafts now in the next 10 to 15 years? Do you think we're going to have like the next High Rocks gym on board a plane? Or like,
to be
how
honest,
do you think structurally is this possible?
It's possible. We see the growth of designing the aircraft and the technology enter today, when we compare it with the old aircraft, the weight of it, and the most important, they care when they now design an aircraft, the sustainability and saving the environment. It's helped a lot, not only the environment, even the people who work. I see the technology is coming, the AI within is coming, and in 2030 and 2035, we'll see a huge reshaping of many design of an aircraft.
I want to make a fitness aircraft.
Well, if from last week, we never thought the dream of a gamer can be having a special seat in an aircraft. Today, one of the airline actually announced of a gaming seat for gaming player. Can you imagine a gamer who love gaming? They will be having a special seat. Tomorrow, you cannot imagine if you have an idea and go to an airline and say, well, I have this idea as fitness, and they will implement. Today, they want this, and you cannot imagine it can happen.
Who do I contact?
Yes, don't worry, we'll make it happen.
I always think when I'm on board an aircraft, I'm like, I could be working out right now, or I could be doing something, you know?
You can have your own space. Serious. It's an amazing idea, especially people who love sport, yoga. Why not? You can have a corner in the aircraft. If today the changes, if you compare the design today, if you have kitchen in the aircraft, you have gaming seat, you have shower. Can you imagine? Definitely, maybe you can have a gym in the aircraft. Why not?
So what has been the biggest challenge in your career so far?
The biggest challenge to enter to the field, to show female that can be in this industry and continue. The important is, it's not about only enter to a field, how to continue. People never believe that I can stay 1 year or 2 years. Today, I completed exactly 20 years in this industry. So the biggest challenge is that sometimes you have to fight more than the male to show that you are capable to do it. So I hope and I wish that is change.
Do you think that gives you more motivation to work harder?
Yes. Ensure that they are a mistake.
Do you think you would be as successful as you are today if you had been a man?
No. And yes. It's depend on the person, your manager, your management surrounding you, because some of the management and manager, they believe that yes, as a female you can, and maybe they give some to a male. I think we need to break this, because it's still the mentality thing, female is not capable. But let's be honest, today we have many female in the industry. It's changed, and I'm looking forward that to have it 100% change. So they will not say, oh, because you are female, you cannot be there. Not only in the aviation industry, general. Today, some people, they trust male more than female. And here you have this adult, like, you don't know my skill, you don't know my personality, you don't know what I'm capable to do. So I think it's estimating as per the image. I want to break this one, like, don't determine what I cannot, or estimate what I cannot or not because of my image. What behind this image is the important, the mind, the skill, the belief, the confidence. This is the important you need to consider about.
What are some of the unseen parts of aviation?
Many things. To be honest, the aviation industry, yes, people think is tough, but enjoyable. Sometimes you feel like you are into a crazy environment because of the situation. Sometimes it's calm, challenges. But the best part in the aviation, people, they don't understand. As soon as you enter to this field, you get obsessed, you get addicted, and you don't want to leave it. So this is there. Many people, they don't understand about the aviation.
What makes a good aircraft engineer?
Confidence, problem solving, leader, and overthinking, beyond thinking, and can face any challenges.
So when you say overthinking, would you define yourself as an overthinker?
Yes, you need to, because sometimes you've been in a situation, you need to get a solution immediately. So to have an overthinking and big thinker, and a strong thinker, it's very important.
What do you do to turn off your mind?
Good question. Play basketball with my both kids. This is the moment I close my mind and only with my heart with them.
Do you find yourself sometimes at nighttime does your mind ever race, or do you come up with any sort of ideas? Because you seem like such an ambitious person.
Yes. My mind never stopped thinking.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm a person, I need to rest my mind sometimes, but yes, many idea come, many solution, what I need to give more. So this is always, and it's sometimes frustrating me, like I need to stop thinking and give my brain a break. I'm exercising and practicing how to do it.
Have you ever faced severe burnout throughout your career? Because obviously it requires a lot of effort.
Yes, not only in my career, even in my life. And I hope many people, they don't do it because healthy, I crash, enter to the hospital. It's affected a lot of my health. And here where I learned some days.
Yeah, I did hear you had
Yes.
what happened?
You know, when sometimes you stress yourself, not only and body-wise, it's mental, emotion, you are so over. We are like the machine. Sometimes the machine break. Let's be honest. The battery need to be charged, need to have a maintenance. So our body the same. So I was so into one of project, and I never rest. And even when I go back home, I don't rest my mind, working, till my body said stop. And here where you understand as a human, sometimes really you need the rest. Many people, they think because of busy life, we need to do more, we need to be there. And within 24 hours, they don't rest except 1 or maybe 3 hours. And even in those 3 hours, they are overthinking. So our body is like the machine. It needs to recharge, it needs the battery, it needs to be maintenance. It's happened to me. I entered to the hospital and I stayed a lot, like almost 3 months. And here where I understand, like, Suaad, you need a break. You need the break, not only from work or from every single thing from your life, and to need to enjoy and recharge yourself to come back stronger. And here where I decided to have 1 day off every week, I try to prioritize, change the list of my priorities. And if sometimes I cannot do it, I admit I cannot, or I need to stop and redo it or continue tomorrow.
What are your signals to define whether you're just borderline about to have a burnout? What are your signals?
When I know that I don't have time even to eat, this is where I notice like I exceed the board of my personality, my skill, my body will crash. So if you are a person knows that, if you will always say, I don't have time to eat, I don't have time except for coffee, I have to do, and you think that you're doing many tasks at the same times, trust me, you will break. So here where I notice, like every time I put in my board, in my agenda, even the breaking time, and I put alarm in my phone that this is your break, this is time you need to eat, this is the time you need to take your medicine. As a busy person, also this alarm helped me a lot. It's tell me to stop, rest, take a break, and then continue.
So tell me a little bit about your book that you've written. You've 2 versions, right?
Yes. Okay.
Where did this inspiration come from?
Well, my book, it's called How to Kill Your Man with No Evidence, and why this version came out. As a person who work with a man, a 99% all male in my industry. Now it's increased to the female increase, but still male percentage is higher. And I notice every time, especially night shift, you get a lot to hear complaint from them about their wife, about their daughter, about their sister. And I noticed something when I asked them a question, what the main challenge you face with the female? And I remember 83 or 85% of them, they said they never hear our voice. Even we are talking, they never listen. And here where I noticed, like, we want to do something that female will read it, will understand it. So I agree with 12 of them. Actually, we're more, but we launch only 12 a story. That, okay, let's write your story. Okay. And we'll take the voice of we'll talk to your wife or your daughter or your sister and let other women read it. And they love it. I met them, interview every single one of them. We put it in the novel book and we launch it. We thought that it will be success, but we never thought it will increase like this. So people have been asking English edition, French, Indian, and in Arabic, it sold almost so far 30,000 book now.
Wow.
And I noticed till today, it's from 2018. Until today, I keep receiving emails, messages that this is my story. And if you will consider, it's not only in UAE, it's many other countries that this is my story. I remember one of the email I received. One woman, she said, this is actually me and my husband. And you notice that this is not you are alone in this world, and this challenge or problem. There are many, but different nationality. And here we came with the second version. And so far it sold many, and the English version is coming in the Christmas this year. We postponed it a little bit because it was a huge book, so we said we will postpone it to make it a smaller version, and it will come in the Christmas, exactly the 2nd or 3rd week of December this year.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
How critical is it to your success to express yourself?
And how you mean?
Because you just mentioned how the females in the book were sharing their stories, so they've expressed themselves. How do you think that impacts someone's success to be able to express themselves fully and tell their story?
Well, any success woman should share her story, should be listened, because it will help a lot. Today, when I go and share my story, it's not because, yes, I'm proud of my story. I'm proud of my journey. I'm proud of Suaad. But when I share my story, it can help maybe other. I'm not saying 1,000 people or million people. I want to help even one person. This is the important. Your story is not about only your success and your career and your family life. And sometimes words or sentence, it can impact and affect in good way other who will listen to you. So I always say for any success woman in any field, go share your story, either in podcast, either on TV, either in social media, either in book. You don't know who will read it and you will help other. Our journey and our life is not about only us. It's about other. The famous people in the worldwide, when they share their story, it's helped many people. And especially when the youth read, when the youth understand, because in the end we retired, we leave this life, other people will come and other. If you feel that you are success and you have a story, go tell it, because you don't know who need to hear it.
Has there been any story that was shared with you that has changed your perspective on your life?
Yes, to be honest, some of the story when it's come, it's make me rethink about many things in my life, especially when it's come from close people or success people. And sometimes they give you this advice. And I really appreciate when I hear the advice from people. So as I said, when you hear it when you are young, it's different when you are old. When I started my journey, many experts, especially male, they came and gave me this advice and share with me a story and help me to reshape my personality and things in my life. So it's good to hear from others, take the good and leave the bad.
Is there any one defining story that has sat with you
I
forever?
remember one of my manager, I asked him, he knows how I'm addicted and obsessed of my career. And he told me, I remember what he told me. He said, Suaad, one day you will leave this place. People will remember you, but the life will continue. And, when you thought about it, what does it mean? And still, I remember that when he shook my hand and he left, he said, take it easy. And when you said, take it easy, what does it mean? And he left. And he was very old. He retired and he left. After 10 years and 8 months, I left my previous company and I went to a new company. And here when you notice that wherever you give, people will remember you, but the life will continue. And today when I go and met my colleague and everyone, you see the same place, the same people, they grow up. No one will say, oh, yes, we miss you. Thank you. But the life will continue. The work will continue. And here, when I remember the first visit to my old company, I noticed how, like, I never left the place. They continue. They are happy. They are enjoying. They're doing what they are doing. It's you value yourself, like, give to your career, but not 1,000%, not 100%. Just as I mentioned, prioritize yourself, because as soon you leave the place, they remember, but they will continue. That this is the story. I remember my manager when he told me. I remember him. He passed away, and here when you notice that he left, he was in this company for more than 30 years, but now where he is. So this is where I learned from this story.
Because this is the Detached podcast, what would you detach yourself away from that's limiting you today?
To be honest, to share, to learn, to give, many things, to be honest.
What more do you want to share in this life?
The most message I want to share in this life, believe in yourself, be confident, believe in your dream. In the end, I always say, you will live your life journey, not me, not others. Yes, take the advice, listen, but in the end, sit with yourself and ask yourself what really you wanted from this life. The success, the knowledge, the fame, or you want a life, or you want a career. Everything come in one package, but it's depend on the percentage. Everyone can get to achieve something, get famous, be healthy, unhealthy, food, can just put it in one bottle and put a percentage. You cannot have all of them 100%. You have to divide the 100 into everything you wanted.
When did you notice this?
When I was in the hospital. You know, when you are on the hospital bed, yes, people will visit you, will be there for you. But in the end of the day, you are alone. And here you notice that other they will continue their life. They are achieving. And because you want everything to give it 100%, you will crash. You will have this break. And I thank God for this break, to be honest, because 3 months, many things in my life has been changed. The way I'm thinking, giving everyone right, but I should remember Suaad, because always when we success in our career, we start having family, we delete ourselves. Most of the female, what they do, they give other more than their self. When they have children, they give to their children more than their self. When they get a promote in their career, they give to the career more than their self. And you will notice many of them, they're smiling with makeup, with high heels. But when you ask them, are you happy? You will see how the smile will change. Yes, maybe they are happy, but inside them, they are not. So after 3 months, I noticed, like, I need to have time to myself. I need to recharge myself. And I noticed that I cannot have everything 100%. So what I need and what not, what I need to delete even from my life. This was the biggest lesson I learned.
Sounds like you've learned the lesson of surrendering.
Yes, and survive.
Has that ever got in the way of you gaining opportunities in your life?
Yes, helped me a lot. And to be honest, mentally, I grow up emotionally. Decision making, it was not like immediately. I take my time. And the most important, I start learning how to say no when it should be no. Yes, when it's not yes. Let me think about it, because we never learn this. Some people, when they ask you, can you do this? Yes. Can you help us? Yes. And most of the people keep saying yes for many things they don't want to do it. And here will I learn and educate myself during this period that it's no harm to say no. It's no harm sometimes to block people because they are affecting and impacting negatively in your life. many people been left from my life as a friend because they were not real friend. Here you learn how to grow mentality. The age of your mind is different. So yes, it's helped me a lot. And I appreciate for this period, make me who I am and continue now.
Do you think saying no has become a little bit easier when from coming from a background when you were younger, you were siloed, let's say, you know, maybe you didn't have the friend community growing up. Do you think it was easier for you to say no as an adult?
Today, it was easier.
Yeah.
But not easier for many people.
Yeah.
For me, it was easier because I know how to say it. And as a person has a target in life, I learn how when should I say no, which is not, and this has helped me a lot when I entered to my aviation industry as well. But many of people, they feel shy to say no. They panic to say no. They don't want to say no.
Why do you think this is?
It's the way they grow up, the way they learn from the life, the way they think that they might lose the opportunity. Many of them, when I sat with some of the friends and I said, why you did, for example, this? Oh, if I say no, maybe I will lose opportunity and I will not be famous, or I will not getting money, financial money, or many things. It's like, but you don't want to do it. But why you did it? She said, if I stop, maybe other things will not come to me. And here you learn that some people say yes because they think they will lose other opportunity in life, which is a wrong. Opportunity always there. If you will not get it from the one you are not believe on it, then you can get. It's depend on you. So here where I told him, okay, did you get the other opportunity? And maybe sometimes when you said yes to something, so for example, if you will go to, with my respect, some of the podcasts, that will not add value, maybe will reduce your value in your life. But because the person is so famous, or the she or he are famous, and oh, he called me for a podcast, but you know, it will affect your real life, but you couldn't say no. Or you started a business, you are not familiar with this business, but oh, I need to do it because other they're doing. It's similar like addiction. You have to do, let's be honest, business, cupcake or perfume or fashion, because everyone do it and did that. She has to do it. It's like, it's not your field. Why you want? I cannot say no. And it's affect her financially. So here where you have to learn when you stand for yourself, not because of the other, it's yourself.
Saying no is really important, I think, because either way, I believe it's going to come around and bite you in the ass.
Yes, correct. And will teach you a very tough lesson.
Yeah, you'll get hustled in some shape or form to redirect and get back on track. Now, because you're working alongside two huge projects, how do you trust yourself to execute and to deliver when you've not done something before?
I have to study the project. I need to understand how big the project. I have a dashboard for everything in my career and understand I'm dealing with who, the budget I'm dealing with, the delivery day. And always I remind myself, yes, I can do it. I will need support. I will need advice, and no harm to go to any of my colleague or even my manager and say, listen, I don't understand it. I need to learn more. And here where you actually learn, don't say, I feel shy to ask. Don't say, I cannot ask, or I cannot go, or I said, I'm not capable. Because sometimes they give you a project and say, because you have the estimate of yourself that, oh, I cannot do it. It's very huge. Every single person never reached to be a leader or higher position or fame, except when it starts step by step. So first of all, sit with yourself, with the project. I'm not talking about only in my career, and even any project in life. Understand and determine the value and how it will add it to you and how you need to deliver it. Put time period for you. And the strategy I learned in my life to do a 30, 60, 90 days strategy. And on this 30 and 60, 90 days strategy, between them, I stop 1 hour only between me and the paper, document what I achieve, what the challenges, where is the delay, what the impact, and the risk. every important thing should be on table and put it in one puzzle. Here where I learned it in my life and in my career for 20 years.
Have you ever suffered imposter syndrome?
But many times. And this is normal. Any human can do it, but
it's so nice to hear you say that's normal.
We're a human. We're a human. So it's normal sometimes to happen, but in the end, it's just you need to understand your value and how you will stand.
And take a chance on yourself.
Yes. Yeah. Give yourself a chance. This is the important.
So what's next?
What next? Good question. In my career, we are, as I said, we are delivering a huge project. We'll announce about it in you. And the first Wikipedia book, we work on it for 8 years. It will come live soon. And thanks God, this will be published in Arabic and English, which will help a lot, not only experts in the aviation, it's as well passenger, normal people to understand about the aviation industry. It will be launched soon before end of this year in Arabic and English. Hope people, they will love it. In my life, hopefully by couple of next week, we will be raising the awareness education program again with L2L. We started from end of September, beginning of October. But this year we have a new program which will help a student and children from 7 till 15 years old. And this will be the first awareness and education program of the kids. It's not about the aviation industry only, how to travel with parents with no headache, what they need to act, what they need to do, and how to have a very pleasant flight and vacation. And here it's more an activity and education for the children to help their parents during the vacation.
That's amazing.
Yes.
I'm sure so many people will want to attend that.
Definitely. Trust me, they want, especially with the younger. But this is where many programs will be launched by end of September.
Thank you so much for sharing all that. It's been an absolute pleasure to have you on the Detached podcast. And I just want to see you grow even further because you're really touching so many people, motivating so many females out there. So congrats.
Thank you. It's my pleasure. And thank you for having me. I'm looking forward for your idea to have gym or a sport corner in any aircraft. And I think it will happen.
But you need to have medical on board though for this.
We don't know. Well, it's if you want it, you dream about it, it will happen. Thank you, Sophia, for having me.
Thank you.